May I comment? The planning commission is going to take over when they make a motion today to look at dark skies and the containers. We will have as many public meetings and get as much public input as we can before we even start the process. And the planning commission can tell the commissioners, yes, this is what we think would be good for Custer County, or no. Whatever way they go, then we have workshops to iron out what would actually be in the zoning regs. But let me do tell you that if it does go in the zoning regs, then there is penalties. Everything that goes in the zoning regs has a penalty to it. But just because one of the drafts said a 40-watt light bulb does not mean that the planning commission's even going to go with a 40-watt light bulb. The planning commission is there to listen to the public. Then they make a recommendation to the commissioners. And it's either a yes or a no recommendation. So it's a great process. Custer County has a super duper process, and I believe that you will see that the process works for everyone.
Jay had something to say.
Clint, help me with this if I'm not correct. Can the planning commission, if we put it into the zoning regulations, could we exempt a fine and a penalty on a regulation, a specific regulation, if that was chosen?
I'd have to look at that. I don't think there's any exceptions in there, are there?
Okay.
I don't think so.
Then could this be adopted outside the planning and zoning commission if that's something that the Board of County Commissioners chose to do?
I guess there are a variety of options, but I would suggest that we do it this way, go through the planning commission, since we already have language in the zoning resolution that theoretically, how many people have you sent to jail for violating the current light pollution regulations?
None.
Okay, how many have you sent to jail for violating any of the zoning resolutions?
None.
All right.
How many have you fined?
$100 a day?
Or, no, because that's just dark skies. But if there are fines for a zoning violation, aren't there fines? People have been fined, maybe not gone to jail, but I know that there have been people fined for having to pay 3 times, that if they haven't picked up a building permit,
That's
pay
correct.
3 times. So fines have been imposed.
Yes.